All right, what up, y'all? It's Metaphor back for more to keep the raw, represent everyone's you and I verse. We're gonna do a video on Aquarius fifth house, which is that fixed air, and which is God damn it, fucking cat, stop doing stupid shit. Hey, if y'all know my videos, my cat be visiting. You know what I'm saying? He be just doing some different ass shit. But yeah, Aquarius fifth house being that fixed air. Um, um, what's the way? You know, do is being communicating your own way, and you can't nobody change that about you. It's like fixed is like the solid. You see what I'm saying? So you solid upon your communication. The way that you express yourself is an infinite change too much. You see what I'm saying? But Libra rising, you could be very relatable, right? You could be, not could be, you are very relatable, right? So that cardinal air is initiating creating new ways of communicating, right? That's what I meant to say. So fixed on your own way of communicating is the air, the fifth house. You see what I'm saying? Aquarius is fixed on their own way of communicating, right? And I've been telling y'all, this Libra rising series is goddamn it opposite, right? So the fifth house is supposed to be Leo, right? I mean, the fifth house created Leo, right? And the 11th house created Aquarius, right? So it's opposite. You see what I'm saying? So instead of being fixed fire that everybody dance around, you see what I'm saying? You tend to be a fixed air. So it's like the way that Libra express themselves is through the communication. It's not exactly through the expression. The way that they express themselves is through the communication, right? And is fixed on their own way of communicating. Like to say that Libra is a Saturn ruled natal chart. Libra first house would be a Saturn ruled chart. Actually, I'm sorry, a Venus ruled chart. But you know, Saturn is exalted in Libra. I meant to say that could be tricky for y'all. I think I've said that. You know, I've mentioned many times how it's exalted in Libra, but it is ruled by Venus. So this is a Venus ruled chart, right? So it's all about the value, appreciation, and the love, right? So I would say with this fifth house, don't be so stubborn on the way that you communicate, right? To say that you want to initiate and create. Well, I was about to say is that yeah, initiate and create new ways of communicating in your personal life, right? In your individuality. So you're always relating to somebody, right? And it's like this is where I think that fixed air come in, because it's like instead of communicating about what you are really going on in your life, you kind of tend to communicate with others about what's going on in their life. You see what I'm saying? How they communicate. You see what I'm saying? So you're so relatable to the point that this fifth house, the way you express yourself, is like you're fixed on the way on communicating with others and being humanitarian, right? It's like you want to see others shine before yourself a little bit. It's like I don't know about that. Maybe more to say like, yeah, I'm gonna shine, right? Fixed, royal, you know what I mean? Staying in the same space, kind of like a little bit unmovable, a little bit stubborn. So, right, I'm gonna be shining either way. You see what I'm saying? But I'll too, because if I'm just shining, then it kind of makes me look like I'm just worried about me. You see what I'm saying? Like that, like I said, that Leo nature. It's like, you know, Leo can go out and shine like a motherfucker. They don't give a fuck who's shining around them. They know that they shine. But Aquarius want everybody to shine around them. They don't want to look. They don't want no goofies in their circle. You see what I'm saying? Leo might keep a couple of you know what I mean, fake friends or like secret haters around they don't even really know about. But Aquarius know this shit. Aquarius know these motherfuckers. Aquarius might act like they don't know that you trying to stab them in the back, but man, the way they sneaky a little bit. The way that they communicate, you might not know exactly what the fuck they meant until a day or two after, or like till the point that they ghosted your ass and then they're not responding. And they're like, oh yeah, maybe they did know I was trying to play them for a fool. Maybe they did know. Aquarius not gonna let you know though. They're gonna test your ass. So it's like to say that I think a good way I think Libra ascendant needs to test people more in their expression. It's like, do you really even rock with the same shit I rock with? I think this is where the testing nature of Aquarius can come out and be real good for y'all. To say that Libra knows what they really want to relate upon because that's their personality. They want to relate with everybody, right? But it's like if you sit back and play the test game and like, you know, play that Aquarius game that maybe you playing stupid because you are so fucking smart. You can Yeah, that's part of my vulgarity, but because you are so smart, you're able to hold back a little bit, like, wait, should I even be relating with this individual? Like, are they even on the same page? Like, let me be a little bit more stubborn in the way that I express myself. It's like to say that this is one way it could be good for you to be stubborn. It's like it's either you're stubborn or consistent, one of the two. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you could be consistent upon making this relation, all the relationships in your life actually for you instead of just, relating to people just for the sake of relating to them. You see what I'm saying? Just be like, oh yeah, we're cool. You know what I'm saying? Let me just speak on it how they want to speak on it. It's all good. You know what I mean? Let me just not speak my truth. Man, Libra's smart as fuck, but they just need to speak their truth a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Not be so. It's to say that their opposite is Aries. It's like be yourself. Be yourself a bit more. You know what I'm saying? Um, Maybe you gotta sit in the dark room for like a month, maybe, and to get yourself right. And for some people, might have to sit in the dark room for a year. You know what I'm saying? Some people might have to sit there just through full to new moon. You know what I mean? That maybe just those 2 weeks. That's what they needed to get rid of. For example, like this Pisces new moon happened. I mean Pisces, yeah. I think it was yeah, Pisces full moon, and then we had this Aries new moon. And that whole time was getting rid of all that shit. You see what I'm saying? If you were able to really lock in, those 2 weeks should have purged everything already. You see what I'm saying? Some people plant so many bad seeds all throughout these years that maybe you take like a whole Saturn cycle to get through a fucking through all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like 2.5, 3 years. It might not be just 1 year. You might have to sit in that dark room by yourself and find yourself. It might take a while. You know what I'm saying? It, Shit, it could take a fucking Uranus cycle. Real talk. I'm saying that um for me, that's kind of the cycle I'm focused on. This is a little bit of a tangent. I'm kind of finished with the video, but should I be focused on the Uranus cycles because it's like, all right, if I just stick with that, then I'm gonna be able to change my life any way that I want to. You see what I'm saying? It's that large change. You see what I'm saying? And if you track in that large change and like seeing when it hit the moon, for example, it's gonna hit the Uranus going in Taurus going to hit the moon later today. I think it's gonna be I think it's at 10 degrees. Last time I checked Uranus, it was at 10 degrees. And yeah, that'll be conjunct our moon today. So like we're gonna be feeling a little bit what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe like unstable or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like because Taurus that stability. And being in Uranus, it's all about changing. So it's like changing that stability. So it's like to say that if you stick with these Uranus cycles, you'll change your life however the fuck you want to. So it's like just look at it where it's in your houses and where it's built up to in your life. For example, I have Uranus and Aquarius in my natal chart, right? I think it's like 3 degrees or something, maybe 1 degree. I don't know, something like that. A 2 or 3 degrees, somewhere around there, right? To say. And then what I'm saying with this is I've only went through so we had Uranus and Pisces and Uranus and Aries, and we just started Uranus and Taurus. So if you think about it, like I'm really only like 2 signs old in Uranus on Uranus's planet. You felt you on Uranus time, right? So I was like, think about it that way. Like I'm not even a full fucking cycle old in Uranus. That's pretty tight, right? So I mean, you got to. I mean, think about it deep, right? 7 times 10 is 70, and then you think about it. 7 times 2 is 14. At 84 years is a whole Uranus cycle. So it's just to say, like, I got through 2 signs, but we're working on the third one right now, and it's like, you know, 84 years is a long fucking time. You know what I'm saying? So if you can track it and, what I mean, see where you want your life to go, hey, holla at those outer planets. Them outer planets help your ass out. I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you what. But yeah, holla back at me. I'm finna do another video here soon. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but you know what I'm saying? Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I like to keep it open. But yeah, have a good one, y'all. Holla back at me.